And guys, I'm telling you, this business is just so amazing. We just feel so blessed to be here, and I'm about to bring up my amazing wife, and I just think about the last 15 years that we've been here and be able to work this thing side by side as a partnership. There's nothing else in the world like it, and being here 15 years, my roles have changed. I played every role you can play in Primerica. We started out as babies, 21 and 23 years old. I was so introverted, scared to death. Everything about Primerica was hard for me. I'm always honest with people. I said I didn't like any part of Primerica besides the winning and the money. That was it. Everything was excruciating for me, but we worked this thing 50-50, both in the field, running KTs, making phone calls, running opportunity meetings, for about 5 years. When he sold me on a 5-year plan, she said, man, babe, if you just get outside of your comfort zone for 5 years, I promise you, I'm gonna deliver you a dream life. And we did that, and then I ran the kind of the office manager QBI side for about a year. It's the most miserable year of my life. And if you ever don't want to love your teammates, just become the QBI specialist. But man, it was the role I needed to play for about a year. And then we've been blessed over the last 5 years. We have 3 kids right now. We have a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And that's been my main role, here in the last few years. And we're cranking it back up like never before. We're going to build another 100 by 100 base shop. And Whitney's in the base shop 7 days a week grinding. So I'm not seeing her as much as I'm used to. But you got to remember, man, wherever you're at in your business, whatever role you're playing, it's just temporary. But man, I want to bring in my amazing wife. She always delivers for me and our family. Babe, I love you so much. Give it up for Whitney Cooper.
Oh, Rob. Rob is the nicest human ever, but not when he's doing QBI, okay? So we do not want Rob at QBI. Hey, God is so amazing, and it's really tough to be hateful when you're so grateful, right? And we're just so incredibly grateful, and man, just what a business, and it's just such a dream, and I feel like we've done nothing yet, and just so many of our heroes in the room. And man, I look back and I love the story of Amazon. And when you look at Jeff Bezos, Jeff Bezos, when he had that dream and he started visualizing Amazon, he couldn't sleep, and so he got in his car. He drove through the night to Seattle, where his parents lived, and he painted this vision and this picture, and he told his parents all about what it was and what he had and how it was going to be, and he talked to them about Amazon, and he didn't have the name for it yet, but he painted this vision, and he talked to his parents, and to giving, they said, well, Jeff, why are you telling us this? He goes, well, I need you to, I need money, I need something, I don't have anything to start this. And his parents decided that night to write a check to Jeff for their entire life savings, and they wrote him a check for $245,000, and it was everything that they had saved. And I think we don't need to know the story of what happened. By the way, he told them there'd be a 70% chance they would lose their money, and he needed their word they wouldn't be mad at him if and when that happened. And there they were, they gave their life savings, and we obviously know the ending to the story. And they didn't keep all their shares, but they're still right now today the top 30 wealthiest people in the world, right? Because they went out and took a chance, right? A risk. Y'all hearing this? Now, when they went back and interviewed the parents and they said, what did Jeff show you that night? What did he show you? What was his plan? What did he go over? What did he show you? What would he present to you to make you believe so much in this company? And the parents laughed and they said, we never believed in the company. And the mom said, we didn't even own a computer. When Jeff left, the dad looked at Jeff's brother and said, what's the internet? And they said, we never believed in Amazon. We only always believed in Jeff. He was our son. We believed in him. And I look at Rob, and I think even coming into Primerica, he believed in Whitney Cooper. And I think our guys coming in, I hope we always remember that they don't join believing initially in Primerica. They join you. They believe in you. They believe in your conviction. They believe in your energy. They believe in your direction. They believe in your commitment. They believe in where you're going. And that's why, man, when do we let people go? I understand that people quit, but do we fight for them? Right? I understand the game. I understand people are going to go, but do we fight for them? I had one of my guys recently. I said, hey, where's so-and-so? She's a full-timer at the office. He goes, oh, yeah. Last week she sent me a text, and I haven't really heard from her since. I said, give me your phone. He goes, what do you mean? I go, give me your phone. And he's like, why? I'm like, just give me your phone. And I go back and look at the message, And she wrote this long message about she was starting to doubt. Are y'all, everyone with me on this? 2 days later, the person responds. Are y'all with me on this? Then I go to the call log, not one phone call. I go, if I came home and Rob was gone, I would freak out. I would call him a million times. I'd go looking for him. I'd get in my car. I would fight for him. Is everyone with me on that? Do we fight? Do we just let people go, or do we actually fight for it? I know the game, but do we attack? Do we chase? I had a girl message me, and I could tell she's starting to. I call it, it's like a suicide text. I immediately drop the kids, and I call her. I go, I'm coming to get you. She's like, what do you mean? I go, we need to talk. I pull up to the office. Right? She jumps in my car. We go to eat. I hear her out. We talk. And I save her. I think all my guys on this trip, there was some point that they doubted, they wondered, they questioned. And I didn't just text them a day or two later or go, it's gonna be all right. I freaking attacked, and I met, and I loved, and I saved them. And I don't think you're gonna save them all. But how are we treating people? And it gets a little scary with things being so computer only, because you just don't get the feel, see, I gotta love you to go to war and fight with you. Does that make sense? So I just hope, man, we're loving our people, as, kind of close, and I get that. By the way, Primerica, you can count on 100%, because Primerica always works, just people don't, right? Treadmills always work, diets always work, gyms always work, just people don't, right? Marriages always work, just people don't. People go, my marriage didn't work. I go, you dated 3 or 4 people in the middle. That doesn't work. That was a bad choice. It doesn't work if you do stuff like that, right? But it always works. I love Primerica, and I think those who love it the most recruit the most. Do you guys believe that? So I ask, what made us, see, I think everyone comes in initially to Primerica, and I think we all come in dreaming of building a big business. Dreaming of owning something, building something big, being like all the heroes that we see that have left a legacy forever to their family. So my question is when did we stop dreaming? And when did we decide to stop recruiting? Because the truth is, a lot of us that don't, it was a decision whether you realized it or not. And why did we stop recruiting? What was it? Was it because maybe we had too many no's? Right? Did you just get tired of being an underpaid babysitter for a period of time? Right? Why did we stop recruiting? Was it the rejection? Was it that you didn't feel appreciated anymore? By the way, get over that. You're never gonna be appreciated. Ever. Like ever, never. We have a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, and 5-year-old, and they don't appreciate anything. Right? It's expected. Not appreciated. Get over that talk. Right? So why is it? Right? Is it because maybe the office is always a mess? Did someone let you down? Did the quitter quit? By the way, that's what they're supposed to do. But we chase and we love anyways. Guys, in life, you're gonna be a recruiter or you're gonna be recruited. You're gonna be a recruiter for your own goals and your own dreams, or you will be recruited to go build somebody else's. Those who have no goals and dreams just work for those who do. And guys, I know you have goals. I know you have dreams. Guys, let's go do it big. Let's go make it happen. Let's go build an RVP factory, right? And we'll see you at the top because the bottom's way too crowded.